Everyone, so I just got back from Hong Kong and Guangzhou. So of course I decided to do a little travel vlog, and this is us getting off the airplane. And Hong Kong has always been quite familiar to me just because I have lived in Hong Kong when I was a little girl before I moved to Singapore. So it was quite familiar territory. We stayed at the Renaissance, which is the Renaissance Harbourview Hotel, and this is our room. And I went with my parents, my mom and my dad, and it's been a while since we've traveled together, since Penang, but I'm looking forward to travel with them more often this year, which is fun. And this is our beautiful view of the harbor. We're on the Hong Kong side, and this is the bathroom. Hello. Hey everyone, so we are in our hotel room and we're staying at the Renaissance, and this is our wonderful view. I don't know if you guys can see, but it is the harbor, and this is like the harbor view. We are on the Hong Kong Island side, and we're very close to the ferry, so the ferry's just downstairs. So we are actually going to go to the opposite side, which is like the Kowloon side. First thing we did was we took a ferry to go to the Kowloon side. We wanted to go to Temple Street and Tsim Shui, which is a really busy kind of shopping area in Hong Kong, and we crossed to the other side of the ferry, and it's beautiful and scenic. I highly recommend it, and Hong Kong is such a beautiful and gorgeous and bustling city. We then took the MTR to Jordan, which is basically where Temple Street is and also where Tsim Shui is. You'll see tons of shops, and including little snacks like this. I stopped by for some sweet potato, but you can also get other Hong Kong snacks like curried fish ball, sausages, sotong, and I had no idea what this is. My mom also likes to go to like all the little markets, like selling char siu to fruits to vegetables. I love char siu over roasted pork, which you can see here. This was fantastic. And for dinner, we thought we would just find some place to eat, and we kind of stopped by this little restaurant here selling kind of like seafood and everything like that. We've never been to this restaurant before, but we thought we would give it a try. It was alright. The best part was probably the porridge, which is this. It was amazing and delicious, and this is something called like Chinese sausage rice. It was pretty good, but a little bit salty for me, to be honest. Hey guys, so it's day 2 in Hong Kong, and I'm feeling very grumpy this morning. Yes, I was feeling a little bit grumpy, but that's because I probably bought the wrong clothes for Hong Kong. It was like cold, but then it was kind of like hot sometimes, and I was just kind of confused. Anyway, we took the tram. If you're ever in Hong Kong, please take the tram. It's really fun to like kind of sit on the double decker, and we decided to have some dim sum for breakfast, and this is the Metropol Restaurant, which is quite famous for dim sum. Dim sum is kind of like Chinese tapas. You have these little small dishes of kind of maybe like rice or siu mai or curried jellyfish or chicken feet, and you have like tea with this as well, and you kind of have it with your family and friends. This was actually pretty good, and I kind of recommend it. After dim sum, we decided to go to this place called Stanley, and Stanley is kind of off the city area. You have to take a bus for like half an hour ish, and you kind of land in this like all these small little islands that are not city like. So it's very much kind of like maybe Sentosa Cove in Singapore. And funny enough, I used to actually live here when I was a little girl, and this was actually our like house, but it's kind of knocked down, sadly. And Stanley is this place where you have these like really nice little shops, and I actually bought this scarf, and it was actually 3 for 100 Hong Kong dollars, which is actually 3 for $20 Sing, which is actually pretty good. I love these scarves, and you can find all these little knickknacks, bags, accessories, and my dad particularly likes this little shop which tailors your clothes after you buy it for really cheap. So I guess my dad's talking to this lady. Anyway, Stanley is really beautiful. It's kind of like European. There's like little cafes, and there's so many dogs in Stanley as well. Like you'll see all these really well-groomed pets. It's very European, I have to say, and it's very beautiful as well. Hey guys, so we are at Stanley Plaza, my dad, and it's a really nice place. I love it just because it's, I don't know, really peaceful and really quiet, and this is what it looks like. Well, Stanley is a huge place, but this is like the mall area. So that is like the beachy front, and over there is like all the cafes and stuff that we just walked through. And yeah, I just really like this place. It reminds me a lot of Europe, and it's so peaceful here. So yeah, we're just chilling and just. It is so different here compared to city life. You have the beautiful hills and the water. It's absolutely gorgeous. I got my Uggs on. I have Uggs. I love Uggs. For dinner, we joined my dad's friends, and we had just delicious noodles and also roast duck, just standard Chinese food. And we also went to Times Square after dinner for a walk, where you can find shops like Forever 21 and Apple. Hey everyone, it is day 3 of Hong Kong, and buying tickets to Canton, Guangzhou. My mom is trying to direct the whole thing, so she's telling me to go look at the dress. Anyway, so yeah. After we bought our train tickets, we decided to go to Ocean Park today. I do not remember the last time I was at Ocean Park. I was probably 3 or 4 years old. Ocean Park is this huge, massive theme park in Hong Kong. It's like a local theme park. It's not like Universal Studios or Disneyland, but it is kind of a local park, and it is a mix of like, it's like a zoo, like a marine park, and also it has theme park rides as well. It's absolutely humongous. We didn't even finish it, to be honest, and this is where you can see pandas. So you can see tons of animals at Ocean Park, including pandas, and this one's really cute. It's like sleeping on ice for some reason. And there was even a goldfish exhibit where you can see all different types. Hey guys, we are on the cable car. Going It's scary. So I don't know if I ever told you, but I am super scared of heights, including cable cars, but the view was fantastic from that area. And when we reach the top, it's where the majority of the park is. So this is like, there are different zones or in different areas. This is like, I think, the carnival themed one, or the theme park rides. And there's also a polar area where you can see Arctic foxes. It's my first time ever seeing Arctic foxes. They are so cute and fluffy and white. And I also got a hot dog just for a snack because I wanted to show you what I ate today. And the craziest thing is we saw this shark exhibit, and you can go up close and personal with these sharks. I've never seen a shark so close before in my entire life, and they look really scary in real life. Anyway, we ended the day with a wonderful show with the dolphins, and they were really cute. And for dinner, we had just simple rice and pork. Hey everyone, so we are on the bus, and we have some of our luggage here because we are going to Guangzhou. So we're going to Hong Kong railway station. Hong Kong. My dad is trying to correct me. So yeah, we're going. The train takes 2 hours, and I've never been to Guangzhou, but I heard that it's a good place to shop and have dim sum, and go to like this place called Shamian Island. So we have 2 days in Guangzhou, so that's going to be exciting to show you guys around. And yeah, bye! It's actually really easy to go to Guangzhou from Hong Kong. It's just a 2-hour train ride, so that's what we did. Hey everyone, so we are here in Guangzhou, and we are staying at the China Hotel, and this is kind of a little sneak peek of what it looks like. I will show you a little bit of a hotel tour later. But yeah, we came from Hong Kong on the train, so it was around like 2 hours ish, and we arrived at the railway station, and I just feel like it's very different to Hong Kong and Singapore. People in China are different. And we don't have Facebook, we don't even have Gmail, like I can't even access my email account, so I'm gonna be like MIA, and my clients are gonna be like, where are you and stuff, and I'm like a bit worried because I can't reply to them, but I might just ask my boyfriend to just like reply for me probably tonight or something. And yeah, so I'm a little worried about that because I'm not used to being so disconnected, and I wasn't prepared for it either because I didn't research beforehand whether this was, I didn't know that Gmail was going to be cut off as well, so I feel really like uncomfortable right now. When we came out of our hotel, we saw chestnuts. I love chestnuts. I love them so much. I ate so much during the entire trip, and we got a whole load of those. And then we decided to take the train to Beijing Lu, and the stop is Gongyan. And the train is super cheap, guys. It's like 3 yuan per person, which is less than $1 Sing. So we decided to make this our main transportation system. Plus, it was quite clean and fast and efficient as well. And we thought, being on the roads would be really crowded. So then maybe that's a tip for you guys if you're interested in visiting Guangzhou. And on Beijing Lu, you get to see huge shops. Now, they're not all kind of like discount shops. They're mainly kind of branded shops like Giordano and that kind of thing. So you see all of those as well. Then you have these kind of like glass cases, and this encased kind of like the roads back then, like ancient roads. And it was really interesting to see. And yeah, so basically you see all of these like small little shops, and for dinner we decided to pick a random restaurant again, and we decided to have some chicken. It was quite good, and this is like a kind of crab filled fishbowl. It's kind of weird. Now in Guangzhou you get to see all of these kind of clothes. Now this is a place where people have lots of factories and where a lot of things that are termed made in China are made in. So you get to kind of see a lot of the clothes for sale, and you have a lot of shopping. If you guys love shopping, Guangzhou is quite a good place to go. Morning everyone. So today is day 2 in Guangzhou, and we are going to go sightseeing. Some of the things we're gonna go see is like Shamian Island and stuff, so that's gonna be really fun. And this is a chestnut we had from the day before. Looks like this. I never got to show you, but they're roasted and they're so good. But you have to eat them hot, so now it's kind of like... We are walking around in Guangzhou and we have no idea where we're going. We didn't plan the day before. And yeah, so we're trying to find a breakfast place. The highlight of the entire trip was actually this market, and we were so happy to stumble across it for breakfast. And this market is selling all these little like kind of goods, and this one is an amazing bakery. It is just selling 2 things, but this is basically the most amazing thing I've ever eaten. And it is a warm biscuit with a sweet bean filling. My dad also bought like 10 of these zhongzhi. We call it zhongzhi, which is like a rice dumpling of like beans and nuts, and also kind of pork fat. It's just really good as well. And it's just really nice to see this kind of market nowadays because it's quite rare. And of course we went on the train again, and we went this time to Shamian Island. And Shamian Island is this man-made island which was kind of taken over from the French and British, and you get all these colonial kind of buildings. It's really pretty to take pictures and just hang out in. And then we stumbled across this interesting snack, granola kind of thing, and the northern Chinese people made it, and yeah, it was quite good. I thought it was quite interesting to look at. And then of course we went to this kind of wholesale areas. Now of course I mentioned that in Guangzhou this is where things are made, so this is what a wholesale mall looks like, and there are tons of these wholesale malls all across Guangzhou, and you can buy all these things really cheap. And if you are starting a business, this is where to go as well. We also took a visit to Sacred Heart Cathedral, which is this ancient cathedral, and unfortunately when we came there was actually a wedding going on, and I was kind of confused because they didn't kind of like stop us from going inside, and before we knew it the bride was coming out and we got to stay for the wedding. So that was quite eventful actually. The next day in Guangzhou we didn't do very much. We decided to have dim sum. This is the most amazing tangmian, which is like glutinous rice ball filled with sesame seeds and wrapped in peanuts. It was amazing. And at night we decided to go to the Zhujian New Town, where we saw the famous Canton Tower. It was a beautiful and scenic walk, and it was just basically the best to wrap up the night and also our trip to Guangzhou. I loved it. It was beautiful. So yeah, that's our trip, and I really hope you liked it. Bye!